Hi everyone, I'm Yongjin. I'd like to present the video demo of my final project for Stanford Code in Place 2025. The project I've been working on is called Product Zero, also known as P0.AI. I'm excited to walk you through a prototype of this AI-powered product management tool. I've been working as a product manager for almost 15 years in South Korea. Product managers usually make pretty decent money, but the reality is we hardly get to spend time on the real strategic work that drives product impact. Instead, most of us are stuck doing low value tasks like gathering data and writing documentation. Because of that, it just drains creativity, slows down product progress, and make us miss opportunities. Product Zero is here to help with this problem, and it has three main features. First up, Track. It connects to tools like Slack and Zendesk that you are already using. It pulls in all the customer feedback automatically, so you don't have to do anything new. PMs can just keep using the tools they know and like. Second, Insight. The AI looks at all the feedback and makes a short summary. It shows you the important facts, the new opportunities, and the assumptions you might want to test. This way, teams don't waste time on too much data and can get right to making decisions. And third, publish. With just one click, you can make clean PRDs or pre-mortem docs. These documents update automatically, so they always stay fresh. This means PMs can spend their time on the work that really matters, helping customer instead of fixing document formats. So with Product Zero, you can handle things like processing custom feedback, finding insight, writing PRDs, and doing risk analysis, all in about 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Product Zero helps PM spend less time on documents and more time on strategy and creating real value. All right, let's move on to the demo. When I launch the console, I can select I can select the main menu. Right now, there are only two menus, but in the future, it can be expanded to create various artifacts and conduct research tasks. If I select one review customer feedback insight, it provides insight based on customer feedback collected from data sources like Zendesk, Dovetail, and Slack. Insights are mainly divided into facts and assumptions. Facts are the truths that can be identified from customer feedback. Assumptions are proposed based on the identified opportunities and they are worth testing. In the displayed screen, you can see three opportunities, and for each one, there are three assumptions proposed for testing. Customer feedback insights are important data that are referenced later when creating other artifacts. Next, I will select menu 2. This menu generates product artifacts. Currently, it only provides PRDs and pre-mortem analysis. PRD stands for Product Requirement Document, which outlines key requirements for product development. Usually, the product manager drafts it, and then the product engineer and designer collaborate to update it. Pre-mortem is tool for risk analysis that encourages the team to imagine the product has failed and then explore the reasons why. Let's choose menu 2. First, I will input an idea. I have prepared some test data in advance. Let's assume I'm a product manager for Uber, and I have noticed that the pickup time for short trips in big city is taking too long. So I wanna try something like experiment to prioritize drivers for short trip pickups. All right, let's paste in the test data. Okay, first I'm gonna generate the artifact as a PRD uh, type 1. Look at that. We've got a PRD document that lays out the objective, target customer, strategic fit, and all that. From here, the product team can jump in and start talking about how to test things and how to build out the product. Next, let's update the document. I will input the following. Please add a section on potential risks such as driver availability fluctuations during peak hours. After that, I hit enter to run the update and see the changes reflected in the PRD. Yeah, here is this section is reflected. All right. All right. Then let's head back and pick menu 2. Type 2 to conduct to run a pre-mortem analysis. As you can see, it sorts risks, tigers, paper tigers, and elephants, and breaks down the potential risks that could pop up. The idea behind the pre-mortem is to spark some healthy debate and find a real insight instead of just cheering on the idea without question. All right, let me walk you through the code. Okay. First off, since the code in place ID doesn't let me hook up to external tools, I just went ahead and made some test data files for Slack, Zendesk and Dovetail customer data. So that text file you see right here, that's the test data. So in the main Python file, the first function, that's the one that reads this test data file. Then in the summarize feedback function, I'm using prompt to pull out insight like facts, opportunities and assumption, and then call the call GPT function to handle that. All right. Next up, the choose main option function. That's the one that lets you pick a menu option when you run the console. And then in the gather user requirement function, it grabs the user's idea as input, then use that along with the context data from summarize feedback function to feed it into system prompt PRD function and system prompt pre-mortem function. When I was writing the prompt, I really try to keep the focus on the user's input as the main piece and only pulled in customer insight data that actually made sense for what the user put in. Then right below that, there are the function that update the initial values for the PRDs and pre-mortem analysis. All right, the next up is the main function. What I really focused on here was making the navigation smooth, so the user can pick the main option, jump into some menus, head back to main menu, or choose an artifact by typing back. So it's a very simple code. That's about it for my Stanford Code in Place final project video demo. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions or feedback, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again.